Good morning, grade 6. How are you? I hope you're okay. Today's lesson is about the suffixes ISM, age, and your. Now, before we start, what is a suffix? A suffix is a letter or group of letters added at the end of a word to make a new word, like happy, happiness, like sad, sadness, etc. Our first suffix is ISM. In the beginning, what does it do when it's added to a word? Denotes action, state, principles, a usage, characteristic, or devotion. For example, plagiarism. Plagiarism means taking someone's work or idea and passing them off as your own. Now, in your book, you have a list of words that are ending in the ISM. Journalism means profession of writing or preparing news to be broadcast. Organism means a single living plant, animal, or other living things. Heroism, great bravery. Patriotism, it means the feeling of loving your country more than any others and being proud of it. Optimism, the quality of being full of hope, believe that something good will happen. Mannerism means something that a person does repeatedly with the face, hands, or voice. In another word, it's a habit that the person is not aware of. Our second suffix is age. What happens to a word when age is added to it? Forming nouns indicating a process, action, result, state, a place, charge or bill, and a rate. For example, luggage. Luggage means bags or suitcases in which to pack personal belongings for traveling. Also, we have list words that in your book end with age. Mileage, it means the distance that a car has traveled or the distance that it can travel using a particular amount of fuel. Luggage, as I explained before, it's a suitcase in which you pack your personal belongings for traveling. Percentage, an amount of something, often expressed as a number out of 100. Like when you say a percentage of 90%, 80%, etc. Voltage, the force of electric current, measured in volts. Storage, the putting and keeping of things in a special place for use in the future. Passage, a narrow way allowing access between buildings or rooms, like hallways. Postage, the money that you pay for sending letters through the post. Acreage, it's an area of land that can be measured in acres. Now, our third suffix is your. Your makes nouns from verbs with the help of the suffix ure, and they mean action, process, or result. For example, fail is a verb. If you add ure, it's going to be failure. It's going to be noun. The last words in your book that end with ure, moisture, means a liquid such as water in the form of very small drops. Departure, the fact of a person leaving somewhere. Enclosure, an area surrounded by walls, an enclosed area. Failure, not successful. Mixture, a combination of different things, like a cake mixture, etc. Temperature, the measured amount of heat in a place or a body, like the temperature outside is like 23 degrees, your body temperature is 37, etc. Now I want you to open your Reader's Writer's Notebook on page 353. Here's the answers to the exercise in your book. Let's read it together so that we can solve it. The first list word, we need to complete the sentences. The first sentence, another word for dampness is moisture. Number 2, when you are running a fever, your temperature is high. Number 3, someone with a lot of land owns a lot of acreage. Number 4, if it's time for you to leave, it's time for your departure. Number 5, you need to mail a letter. You need postage. Number 6, if you have a lot of baggage, you have a lot of luggage. Number 7, if something is not success, it is a failure. Number 8, if you are brave, you are displaying heroism. Number 9, if you drive a long distance in your car, you put on a lot of mileage. Number 10, if you combine things, you make a mixture. Now, match each phrase with a list word. Write the list word. Number 11, way of acting, mannerism or mannerism. Number 12, strength or electrical force, voltage. 13, act of storing away, storage. 14, away through, passage. 15, newspaper or broadcast news, journalism. 16, positive attitude, optimism. 17, part of each 100, percentage. 18, an enclosed area, enclosure. 19, love of country, patriotism. Number 20, living thing, organism. Thank you, girls. Please do page 358 in your writer's reader's notebook. Stay safe until we meet again.